Oh, okay. Oh, we're here.
Oh, okay, great. Let's start it.
Good evening, my friends.
There was no countdown.
And welcome to another episode of Natural One. Back again. Hey, here with amazing people. Hello, amazing people. How are you? As always, I am your Dungeon Master, Bo Christian Williams, and thanks for stopping by, you guys. All right, so we're going to jump right on into this. You guys have a good break because it's time to get down to this.
Oh.
To defeat
business.
the Hun.
Nice.
That's literally all we can sing now.
That's right. We'll get sued very quickly. All right, so tavern upkeep is at 78% of the month of July. So we're getting close. I know we missed our magic number.
We are still.
Better luck next
It's not
next
too late
month.
for 169.
That's right.
It's not too late.
It's true.
I keep trying to
I
talk
think
Thomas.
I think we're gonna see that the wet T-shirt contest between the boys if we get to 169.
That's right.
Oh,
So
for
That's
charity.
right.
Everyone wear white.
Promises are made.
I'm ready.
We will
Cider.
charitably donate it to
thank
Quest
you.
and Chaos.
100% of the proceeds.
That's right. So, thank you all. We're at 78% right now, so we're getting close, guys. 22% away. So, thank you guys for everyone who has contributed, everyone on Twitch, Patreon, YouTube, wherever you find our content. Thanks for your contributions, guys. It helps us keep things moving. Bring you this content. That's right. We do got some friends of the show. Yeah, that's right. The Birds of Paradise. That is correct. Birds of Paradise. Beautiful dice. You will feel like you're in paradise.
He's a god.
True.
Oh, actually,
I'm
it's
less
beautiful.
creative. The drinky bird.
Yeah.
These actually are paradise dice.
Nice. Yeah, they're gorgeous. And they roll heavily onto the 20s. I'm just kidding.
Nice.
No. They have it weighted to like 14, 15. Just
Oh yeah.
I'm kidding.
Can't have
If it hits 20 every time, they'll notice.
No, I actually use one as well, and it does not hit it every time.
They're regulation. She makes sure.
If you want to get these awesome dice, guys, you can head out there to our link. I'm sure we have it in the chat. If you enter chaotic at checkout, you get 15% off of your purchase.
Oh my god.
That's awesome. 15% for entering chaotic. Lets them know you came from us. So,
We're your parents now.
What?
You said you came from us.
oh yeah,
Which
I
is
like
fine.
that. Yeah.
No, we're not. I'm not happy about it.
Hero
Still
Forge
15
is
minutes
also
in.
Hero Forge is also a friend of the show. We love it. We use it. We abuse it, as we all should. Go check it out, guys. We have an affiliate link, bit.ly/QNC Hero Forge.
Speaking of abusing it,
Yes.
if you go to Chaos Agents tomorrow, look at the thumbnail.
Oh my.
Okay. I haven't
I'm
seen
excited.
that.
I haven't seen it. I'm excited.
Hope it's got a pickle in it.
I mean,
Watch Tuesdays to get the context of the thing I just.
I hope it has 5 pickles in it.
There you
Has
go.
anyone checked
Oh,
to
yeah.
make sure that Hero Forge has a pickle as an option?
Wait, really?
I'm pretty
Wait.
sure you can like make a green
Start a
thing,
petition.
Can we start a petition
and it will
to
look like
include
a pickle.
But like a human-sized pickle?
Human,
Yeah.
yes. The full pickle, if you will.
If we
Exactly.
don't sell pickle,
Just knocking on doors, going
Nothing
like, "Hi,
but pickle.
the full pickle pledge. Can you get your signature?
Thank you.
Get out of my
brought
house.
to you
$2
by
donation.
Boob.
Please get away from my front door.
Trademarked by Tit.
So check out Hero Forge, guys. The affiliate link again is bit.ly/QNC Hero Forge. Go make your minis, get them pre-painted, send it right to you, and if you use that affiliate link, it helps us out as well. So thank you. All right. Well, what's up next? Next slide, please. I have it. All right. So for the cards, we have wonderful patrons on our Patreon.
Sweet dude.
Say, wunderbar. The most wonderful list of people. They have given you a number of cards here for the month of July. We'll get them out quickly. We have Safety Oil, which grants you basically evasion. I think it can't be for 10 minutes. That would be overpowered.
Probably 10 minutes.
10 minutes.
It's probably
Sure.
permanent.
Potion of Swiftness. When consumed, your speed is doubled for 1 minute. That's nice. Bear's Endurance. Streaking this tonic grants the user advantage on Constitution checks for 10 minutes, or you can use your reaction to use it for a single Constitution saving throw.
Nice.
I feel like that should go to Natrix for any time she drinks.
Or just send for anything?
Send for
So I don't die.
send period.
Send for anything.
Bonus time, you gain 1 extra bonus action on your turn. It is a bonus action, it is not a bonus action on your turn. There it is.
Oh. I was
Rules
like,
of numbers
okay.
of spells still apply.
This is why we need to utilize the hyphen.
You gain advantage on a skill, attack, or saving throw roll. This is Change of Fate. So you get advantage on a skill, attack, or saving throw roll. This may be played after the first roll, but before the outcome is determined. So, there you go. And for me,
No. What?
shot of adrenaline.
Okay.
Was, for me, which is adrenaline surges through you, having damage from bludgeoning, piercing, and slashing from non-magical attacks for 1 attack.
Eat us coke
it's like an uncanny
Uma
dog.
Thurman.
I was like, we should call that one the Pulp Fiction.
Yeah.
The Pulp Fiction card.
Okay. So big thank you to our patrons, and if you want to check out our Patreon, I'm sure we got a link. Check it out, guys. There's plenty of awesome benefits to it. All right, guys, we got some bits now for you.
Ooh.
That's right.
He's gonna throw his bits at us.
I am.
I'm
Like I
going
do
in.
every time.
Oh my.
I'm going straight to
Oh,
HR.
man.
Hello, what would you like to say?
You exposed his bits to me.
He threw him right at me. Hit me in the face.
Got in my drink and everything.
I tried to catch it. I tried.
I couldn't.
Why are you catching it? All right.
Because you threw it.
We're gonna start with good friend Tamago Tora with 1,000 bits because grudges over cream must be paid in blood.
I guess so.
Never forgive, never forget.
The Egg Toast Massacre.
The cream.
The Egg Toast Massacre. So
by
get
the
one
evil
there,
There was
and
blood.
one there for
There was
nice
blood.
catch.
I thought for sure that was going down.
I'm yelling timber.
This is an episode of us quoting every song. This is how my brain works on like regular schedule. Let's go.
That's good though. It's music this
Love it.
night. It's movies on Tuesday. So
Music Monday.
I like it.
Oh,
I like
Lordy.
it. We'll have to do a musical episode of Natural One.
All bard episode.
All barred.
All
one
barred
shot.
episode.
Still here for the
Oh.
hairband.
Yeah, but it's gonna be like super important to the story.
Yes. Yes.
of course it is.
Okay.
Yes,
Super
hairband,
serious
yes.
all bards.
It's like the bards that Vivi has a poster of in her bedroom.
Oh my god.
I love it.
Yes.
I love it.
We're the
Inspired
Barter Shop
bard.
Quartet.
The barter shop.
Oh my god.
Okay.
BSQ, they're all Korean.
I just want there to be one barbarian. Just one barbarian.
Oh yeah.
Oh, he has such a deep voice.
He's a pretty tough boy.
Amazing.
He is. He is. I mean, there's plenty of precedent for like warrior skalds and whatnot in Viking history. So yeah, why not? All right, next up we have the Hefner, who gave only 966 bits. And 34 more bits for Rule 34.
Oh my goodness.
Very
Wow.
clever.
I was about to be like inflation, man. It's tough.
Even
I'll check the website, but it's gonna be all Natrix.
this is 1,000 bits. I assume that's to the players. I'm sure we're not Rule 34 with the Dungeon Master.
You don't know. Oh yeah, 10 with 10 full pickle.
Ooh, like a nice boudoir shot with him in his ass.
I know, that's what I was
Always thinking of
thinking.
Seinfeld.
But like at his accounting desk.
With him and
Yes. His back.
He's got his ledger open and everything, you know.
That's right.
He's got it like
His glasses are down, just dropped at the floor in front of him.
Really?
He's reaching from them.
I really want him to take them off and say, welcome, or thank you for coming to my TED Talk. At the very end, thank you for coming to my TED Talk.
Hey! I love it. I love it.
Ted.
Thank you, the Hefner, for this discussion.
Thank you, Hap.
So yeah, Rule 34. I think Ted did see your Schwanstucker.
did.
Did.
Yeah.
Matrix has seen it.
But he very convincingly announced to everyone that he definitely did not see it.
Yeah. Roll
The
high
first
on
thing
that.
he said when he
convincing.
came down the stairs.
That's undeniable
I didn't see his
proof
penis.
right there.
I already said I didn't see it. Clearly, I didn't see it. Shut up.
Where's dinner? We're having sausages. Oh no!
Very convincing.
I already gave you guys those. And then Tamago Tora has given another 500 bits to send support to the very busy intern trainees. Or Tedderson intern trainee.
Oh my god.
Yeah, or tits.
Oh my god.
So that's 500. Thank you, Tamagotora. Oh no, that's to you? Okay, well, alright, fine. That's to you guys, apparently.
Yay!
Tedspiration, right?
It's Tedspiration.
I would assume Tedspiration.
But it's also Tidspiration.
Yeah.
I was trying to like
Psych.
stop him with
Trust
the.
us.
I should have.
Would've been caught.
I thought you would have gotten it. I did, which is why I threw it that way.
You're like, you're off guard.
You were too
Let's go
prepared.
for it.
I feel like, though, you hit me on my forearms, so
He's got
not bad
maybe
for not even
you
looking.
should be a little more prepared.
I'll practice that at home.
I'm just gonna do this. This is it. This is all you get. Figure it out.
Taking the heavy ones home, Thomas. I'm taking the heavy ones home. I'm just kidding. Make it hail.
Just come back and looks like the coin-shaped marks on her arm. Like, well, we got
I fell down the stairs.
I caught him. Obviously, I've been catching coin all night.
Hey, there it is.
I mean, probably strippers back in that day.
Bruh.
We're working
Really hope
hard.
they really hope they tucked IOUs into their things. then.
Promissory notes.
I owe you one hay penny. God damn it!
I got a whole silver, but I paid for it.
We also have some more bits for you guys to be jealous of, because the Hefner has given 1,000 bits to me. Thank you, Hef. Half of the original was for the DM. Oh, I see that. The original half was for the DM, but he gave 1,000 more bits to me.
Aww.
So thank you, Hef.
Such a generous.
Thank you.
generous head.
Thank you.
The one, the only, the Hefner.
You just made clothes shopping 10 times more difficult.
You have to fight the janitor to get to the coats.
God damn it! It's sale season!
Oh my god, yes!
Suddenly, an angry Karen grabs the shirt you want.
There's 10 of them right there! I want this one! Her intelligence is negative, her wisdom is negative, her charisma is negative.
Yeah, but
That's
her
Karen.
strength is astronomical.
What do you do all day? I left my wine glass, bitch!
Yes!
Okay. And on that note, we're just gonna go right into our opening animation. We'll see you in a second, guys. And welcome back, everyone. All right. Next up, we have official sponsors. Our official sponsor here is Nord Games. James, tell us about Nord Games.
Yeah, Nord Games is a wonderful California-based company that does supplementary material for tabletop role-playing games, most of it which is 5e, but it can be used system agnostically. And thankfully, as an official sponsor, every Nat 1 and every Chaos Agents, we're doing a giveaway. So tonight, we're doing a giveaway of another Nord Games deck, which is Objects of Intrigue, underground random encounter deck.
Ooh.
So you can fight this large mushroom.
For real though?
Why can't we just get along?
Or if you're a druid, you can get along with the mushroom. You do what you do. So you can find out how you do with Mushroom Do when you win this deck do at the break do.
I'm done with all this shit.
That shroom do that you do so well.
Gosh, voodoo. But yeah, when we get to the break, we'll do the giveaway then. But in addition to that, we've got a deck of inspiration made by our very own Thomas Cook. And yeah, they spice up your game, not just to give your players standard inspiration, but you can give them special effects beyond just an advantage on a roll. So you get both decks, and they will be given away at the break.
Is that one person gets both decks, or we're doing
Yes.
2 separate giveaways?
I believe one giveaway. I see one finger for 2 dicks.
That's double decks.
Yay.
That's not enough fingers.
It's a lot of tech.
That's not even like. No, never mind.
All right, guys. So hashtag chaos it'll be, I'm sure.
Probably at the break.
Yes, likely.
All right, meow.
So stay tuned, guys. We'll get there. All right. Thank you, Nord Games,
No, I thought I heard
for
not right
sponsoring us. And we're getting them decks out to people. That's right. Alrighty, guys.
That's what we do.
Now it's time for the recap. Last time on Natural One. I don't know what was it, like a dying something or a
That's the
crying
raccoon in the AC, right?
raccoon in the AC. It's okay. So you guys woke up in the morning. Yeah, you came downstairs. Rhea was already there, downstairs, outside, right?
The gardening.
That's right. That's right. Doing some thinking and helping the garden with your druid ways. Everyone was awoken. They let you know breakfast was downstairs. And you guys all came downstairs, saw the breakfast that was there, which you learned from Sen was egg toast. And you saw fruit there, different fruits. Strawberries in particular were there as well as syrup for the egg toast and whipped cream. So, Sen let you guys know that the whipped cream was amazing and that you should taste it. Rhea tasted it and took it out to the garden immediately. Was able to grab it, went out to the garden. Everyone then went after her. And Sen, how did you happen to get that back from Rhea?
Yeah, I went straight into Blade Song and spent a level 2 spell slot to get my whipped cream back.
Need that whipped cream real bad.
So proud of you.
And
Storytelling.
apparently, both Sen and Rhea really wanted this whipped cream. And Sen went into Blade Song, zip, zip, used the 2nd level spell slot to zip, grab the whipped cream bowl, and zip back to Mayhem, just as Entangle went off on Sen. Sen failing her strength save, I think is what it is. Failing her save was grappled by the vines growing out of the ground, but managed to just at the last moment lift off a little bit and toss it over to Mayhem, who managed to catch it.
Evidently.
Yes.
Luckily.
You then had some yourself, I believe, at that point. No?
I feel like someone persuaded me to have the whipped cream.
I think it was Sen.
Absolutely.
Huh? Yeah.
That was you?
All right.
Okay.
So you're persuaded to try the whipped cream. You tried the whipped cream.
And it was life-changing.
With strawberries. That was what it
With the
was.
strawberry, that's right.
Rhea had a strawberry, and she was like, "You should try it with this. Just give me that bowl."
Come on.
We did a really quick little trade.
That's right.
And then Rhea put a little dollop of whipped cream on Sen's nose while left her there entangled and walked away.
Fantastic power play.
As she was being like pulled.
Just like, here you go.
Mayhem trying to get through the entangle very with the
Excuse me, I would like more, please. Excuse me.
That was great. Meanwhile, there was one party member who did not go out with you guys. Natrix kind of stayed in and watched you guys from the other side.
What are they doing?
And upon learning that there was no more whipped cream, which is why Rhea stole it. Upon learning that there was no more whipped cream, but the cook could get it, Natrix decided to use a different tactic for the other.
I'm getting that cream.
That's right.
Getting that cream.
You're getting the cook's cream.
Matrix works smarter, not harder.
That's right.
I get other people to get me cream.
That's right.
Why buy the cream when you could go to the chef?
Why buy the cream when you can force the chef to go milk the cow?
The chef didn't know how to make it. Apparently, this is specially made within Lethania,
I will figure it out, Natrix. I swear to God.
which is what he did.
She did ask him fully nude.
Fully nude. That's why not
That
even a
was his fault.
persuasion roll was. I should have rolled for sexual persuasion, but
You just get advantage all the time then?
yes.
She knows what works.
Well, I mean, the ring of the courtesan, remember, gave Sen +5 to persuasion
Oh, yeah.
because of what it
No.
put her on, made her wear. Hey.
And down into the ocean. Bye.
So we'll never speak of this again, right? Okay, good.
Oh God, please speak of it again.
If Natrix had that, oh, she'd be so dangerous.
Yeah.
Just be pasties.
Not even.
You can make it with your amulet if you think about it.
I mean, yeah, but I
wanna-
would just have so much persuasion.
I want to see Mayhem with it as well. I mean, like you guys pat it
Oh my God,
And he wears
yes.
like this sexy little.
Chainmail codpiece.
It wraps perfectly
No, I
around
want to
my
think of
tail.
like
Scale.
I'm thinking like actually like a lace little like something.
I want to see him in
Sorry,
a
guys.
teddy.
We didn't get a
Garters,
pre-show today, so we didn't get to BS. We're into
We gotta
it.
get it out.
We do. But you guys, Natrix went straight to the source, went to the cook. The cook said, I will definitely get it for you, I swear. And then left, saying it'll take him about 30 minutes. And left to go get it. Natrix, you guys all came back, and Natrix came back with you, and you guys started having breakfast, but there was a little bit left, and so Natrix went to get her boob in it, to claim it,
As a mature adult would do.
I'm sure.
Like you do.
As the
like you do.
mature adult of the group.
That's the
Definitely,
oldest of the crew.
it's true.
She had the most boob to offer, which is why she did it.
She's got the most experience as
Fill the
well.
bowl, you
like-
see.
Not touching that one.
That's right. But luckily, who was fast enough? I think Sen was fast enough and got it out just before Natrix could splatter it everywhere.
Just a dent in the table.
I think Sen got like a backhand full of boob when she did it.
That's right. Just the.
Oh, that's what those feel like.
Just awakened something in me.
It was a great moment. The cream was saved and split between the three remaining people as Mayhem's ride had shown up. And it was a carriage that had come to pick him up to bring him to one of the temples of Rao. And he went to get inside, and there was Hakem II.
Oh, holy shit.
That's right. And as you got in, there's a lot of guards on this. As you came on, you saw guards in their, breastplates, spears, swords, some with shields, and some members of the Mage Nation in the detail. So,
God damn.
yes. Yes, he is very well guarded while out and about.
Makes sense.
You guys got in there, and he told you he had breakfast for you. Said he didn't know what you would like, so he just got a little bit of everything. So he had all sorts of the breakfast foods, your traditional American breakfast foods.
Lithanian.
That's right.
Make
Then-
Mala? What was it again? Mla. Make Lithania great again.
Mlaga.
Mlaga.
Mlaga?
Mlaga. Yeah, it's not good if everyone feels sick when they're saying it.
Sounds like a word in Goblin or something. Mlaga.
Sounds like the sound you make right before you've had one too many whiskey sours.
Or you get punched in the gut.
You're like,
All the wind leaves. Okay, so you got in there, and there in fact was whipped cream right there for you.
It was the perfect day for this.
It was. It was.
Bastard.
You had a little breakfast and had the Emperor's whipped cream, which is the finest in all the city. And as soon as it got, well, he took a dollop out and offered it to Mayhem. And what did Mayhem do?
No, I thought it. Wait,
You're gonna lick it off his finger.
Yeah, that's right.
right,
you
I was
attempted
going
to
to.
lick the Emperor.
Right.
Totally normal thing to do.
Right now, I was thinking, oh, he's clearly saying that Emperor Hakem offered for me to lick off his finger. And I'm like, oh, it was weird, but all right.
Essentially.
If the Emperor wants it.
God, I love the church.
Get that Emperor's cream.
Do you want it? Ew, not like that.
Yeah. He recoiled a bit and asked you to use your finger.
Getting some mixed messages here, Emperor.
Yeah, for real.
I should ask, was there a spoon anywhere on that layout, or any utensil on that layout, or is there just food?
No, there's just food. You're eating with your hands.
Okay,
of course
good.
there's utensils.
Why did you do it then? That's on him.
Because if you weren't going to, he was going to eat it. So.
Not any better. I'm still like, that was implicative. You implied stuff, Hakem.
And you went to lick it, he pulled it back, asked you to use your finger, you took it, you ate it, and as soon as you put it in your mouth, Hakem asked you to tell him about your family.
It was a brief millisecond of, this is delicious. What? And then just spit all the, right, that Emperor's cream right on
It's
him.
everywhere. Right on him, here and there, and he took a little bit off, and he
He did though.
He did, and he tried it out, and he said, "You don't waste Emperor's cream."
It grosses me out every time.
Are you coming on to me?
Feels like it.
Not yet, give me 15
He did say he
minutes.
wants you to like him.
Gotta warm up.
Yeah, gotta take a bit. Just get this magic spell scroll that Uzlium gave me.
Viagra. Spell is called Viagra.
I was gonna
Swish
say,
and flick.
I'm pretty sure the spell scroll is blue. Little
blue scroll.
Spell scroll.
Portable. Just need a glass of water with this scroll.
What, is he gonna eat it?
It was a fantastic episode. You and Hakem, you told him about your family. He asked about him. You said that you couldn't find them and you wanted help. And then you told him that they were taken into the Mage Nation.
Yeah.
Which he said, that might be a little more difficult. Because only his reach goes so far with the Mage Nation.
Yeah.
Also, it would be more difficult because their names have been changed as a result of being brought into Uzlium.
Damn Mage Nation.
I know. So that makes your search a little harder. But what you did understand by the end of that is that Hakem felt for you, and he was going to do what he could to reach out and see what he could do, using the names that you gave him. I think Balar.
Yeah, I gave him Balar.
And Mayhem Dro, of course. He can use your name as well to kind of look for your family.
I don't think in that conversation we deliberately gave him all of the names of the family members, except for Balar.
Yeah, just.
But,
yeah.
okay, yeah.
So he said he would do what he could, but for now, we're going to it. You decided to go to the original, Temple of Rao, and as opposed to the Grand Temple of Rao, which was built in the Nobles Terrace. The original is in the Merchants Terrace. And while both will cater to all, if you can get into the Nobles Terrace, while both cater to all,
Quote unquote.
yes, one of them will have different discussions. They will limit the discussions at the Grand Temple of Rao. Knowing this and knowing that Hakem prefers the original temple, you said, let's go to his temple. So you guys headed out there. He asked you what you thought of Lithania, of the Empire. You said, I believe Mayhem said, that there's a lot of good, but there's also a lot of people that are unwilling to change, unwilling that are set, and they don't see that. And he agreed with your assessment. Said that he thinks that you guys are going to get along very well after talking to you. And as the carriage pulls up at the original Temple of Rao, you guys get out. The guards form a semicircle around. Mages kind of back behind the guards. And you guys go up to the big double doors. Those are open. Actually, they would push in. They would push in. So the doors were open, and you guys started heading into the Temple of Rao to have church with the Emperor. The three of you back at Happily House decided it was time to go shopping after you guys finished up. You guys went to no, this was this the flower bit? Did Rhea go off?
Yeah, we went to the garden.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, there was
We bonded.
That's right. Sen had said something and Rhea kind of stopped and kept going after that, and was by herself out in the garden. Sen came out through her voice to make it sound like the flower that Rhea was was speaking to her.
Hey, why are you looking so sad?
She realized it wasn't flour, but couldn't figure out where Sen was.
And you turned, and there was Sen, and Sen did in fact call out and do that. What did you guys discuss, Rhea?
Oh gosh. Sen made a comment when Rhea was leaving that only the plants loved her. And so they had a conversation about how Rhea's mom maybe didn't love her, and Rhea's feeling like she wasn't loved by her mom, who abandoned her in the woods and left her to die. So she was like, what if you're right?
Mm-hmm.
And then we all bonded.
Because of absent parents.
Oh my god, your life sucks? Mine too. Oh, that's crazy.
Absent parents.
Yeah.
The band of orphan
But
bastards.
then we ruined it.
Oh yeah, Bernie chop chop.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's
then-
when Birdie Chop Chop happened.
Then you guys decided to go shopping, but first,
We need room in the bag of holding, guys.
who had this idea? Was it Natrix or was it Sen?
That'll be Sen.
It's always sensitive.
Again,
What do you mean?
it's Sen dragging Natrix along.
I'm cleaning up her mess.
That's right. That's right. Natrix is there to help clean up.
Oh, I cleaned that shit up.
She did. So
not
what
good.
she did was reach her hand in and think about Onra and pull out a handful of the viscera that had been left there when they pulled out her body. After they had chopped her up into little bits on Akupara, her dead corpse, as opposed to the live one. And well, it's D&D.
I didn't kill her, so that's the main part.
That's right.
Wait. Did she roll her death saving throws? Do we?
You want
Would that fix this?
now?
Would that fix this and take any of that away?
Let's retcon this real quick. It's just a small thing.
Did she roll her post-decapitation death saving throws?
Yeah.
Is that just put that right back on? Oh, touch the mic. Sorry, podcast listeners.
Wow,
Well,
what you
that was
just
the
did.
sound of
I
putting
know.
that head back on the body.
That's what that was, obviously.
All right, visual. Okay.
Just
Squelch.
Oh, it's backwards.
She rolled a nat 20. What does that do? Nothing. Fucking
Like a
nothing.
light bulb. You just gotta keep twisting it until it stays on.
It lights up.
I'm alive.
We're going to hell.
Yeah, a little bit.
Asmodeus welcomed me with open arms.
That's right. I'll save all of you a seat.
Well, my friends are there.
That's right.
I mean, honor.
Save you a seat next to the big guy. So, you guys went into an alley. At first, Jenkins said he was going to go with you guys because Natrix turned into Lady Victor using her amulet of disguise.
You know.
And Jenkins did not like that one bit and said, I'm going to go shopping with you. And then went to go shopping with them, and Bernie happened. Part of the Bernie chop.
Yo, can you just like watch the alley for us? Cool, thanks.
Yeah. He went and watched the alley while you guys attempted to take armful
Just
after
became an
armful
accomplice.
of viscera
Just try to
and
imagine.
throw it down the drain.
No, we didn't throw it down the drain.
Oh, I
They
thought
pushed,
it was.
they pushed the
There was
ashes.
a-
No, they
drain.
didn't.
it
Rhea
was in the drain.
gathered the ashes at the end.
Oh yeah.
No,
Oh, yeah.
it was Natrix pulled it all out. We all vomited.
Yeah.
Rhea druid crafted a bunch of smell to
No, there was a drain. You
try
guys
to
poured
avoid
it down
it.
the drain. There was the drain there for the sewer.
No.
Yeah.
I guess the
Go
chumps
back and
would've
listen,
stayed, right?
because then you lit it on fire, and that was when we had we lit it on fire, and that's when we had the whole conversation about like what will we be left with, and I was like the carbon-based components.
So the way
of
I saw
ash.
it is that a bunch of this viscera was put at this drain trying to get rid of it originally, which it was a bit viscous and nasty, so it kind of backed up, and then you lit it on fire.
Because I did make the comment last time that if that was happening, Rhea would have stopped it. She would not have allowed them to pour it down the drain.
Fair enough. It did not go down the drain. It sizzled.
She saw
On
how
the
much it
street
hurt
in
Mayhem.
front of
She
you.
would care.
It bubbled and sizzled.
It's not really more graceful, you know. When I die, I want to be on the island where I was, a slave whore, and then I also want to have the rest of my ashes put in a drain.
I can arrange that.
Oh, thank you. It's in my will.
Oh.
God.
So eventually you turn the bag upside down, said Onra, and the rest of it came out.
There's so much. There's so much.
And I should have made you guys have to like turn it inside out. And just leave
Open
it.
like a pocket dimension.
No, I think it just expels everything.
And then all
Yeah, I
the
think
rum
if you-
comes
I
out.
All
think
the
if you
rum.
take it upside down and shake it, that like everything comes out.
Yeah.
Drink it.
So you guys got the remnants of Onra out there, burned it. It sizzled. It smelled terrible. Jenkins decided he wanted less and less to do with you guys.
Why?
The more he learned about you. And
No wonder.
He feels great about Lady Victor going off with us, for sure.
yep,
He feels really good about it.
yep. These are good
Really?
decisions, Lady Victor.
These are
is-
things that he doesn't know anymore because he didn't see me turn back into.
That's right. And after that, as you guys were gonna head over to actually go shopping, that's where we left it for the night.
And I gathered
though-
up her ash and
That's right.
buried it in the yard and grew a little daffodil, because that's what Rhea did with her ash on Akupara. She
right.
planted a little daffodil garden there.
That's right.
So now there's a single daffodil in Vivi's backyard. Let's see.
That was a good play.
We'll see what happens with it.
Now I'm gonna see if Mayhem recognizes that flower. That's what I'm gonna do.
There might have been a reason that I put the same flower.
So, that's where we left off. So, we're gonna get to this in a bit. Let's start over here. You guys are now heading through the merchant terrace, trying to go to some of the different shops that Lady Victor had given you guys. There is the tailor's ward, which is on the paper, and the first one she gives you is the uncommon thread. The other one she gives you, there is a magic shop called the Wealth of Uzlium. And then she says if you wanted like kind of basic shops, there's a little area for a basic market kind of place where you can find other kind of shops and whatnot, little carts and whatnot, people selling their wares within the city.
So I've been wearing the shirt and pants for the past couple of days, and frankly, it has a bit of dirt and stains on it. So before we go to other places, perhaps we can get some new clothes. And I know you don't have anything either.
I'm just gonna stare at Sen and be like, okay, to the uncommon thread then. Reading off of the paper that Vivi gave us.
And we take a left, and is it all right?
New clothes. Kind of like grabbing at her druid rags.
And I guess you as well. Just, you know what's...
What's wrong with these clothes?
They have holes in them. They're frayed.
But, I mean, they still work.
We actually all did need clothes really badly.
What, like this one? She's just gonna like stick her finger through a hole and like.
It's like your finger is a worm coming through the dirt.
Oh, I like that.
Oh dear. And it's just like grab her by the cloak and start walking.
Still
Okay.
one finger through.
Feeling my non-existent cloaks that are like, people see me wearing things, but I'm like,
Just miming it.
yeah. To me, it is nothing, but to you, you see it.
Natrix is familiar with the city a bit more and has heard of the uncommon thread, and so you know your way there. So you kind of lead the party through the different streets, round into the Tailor's Ward. There are a number of shops, including one called Stile. And you pass Stile, and as you pass it, it looks very kind of posh, very upscale, very much like expensive stuff.
What's in the windows?
When you pass the windows of Stile, you see these very extravagant kind of like big gowns that start off. There's one big gown, and next to it is kind of more of a fine suit. This suit kind of has a breast kind of over here, and it comes down here like this, and has a kind of, what is it, lapel type thing right there, and then a second lapel that comes over that part right there. So that's what it looks like. It's black. It's got kind of a dark forest green. Actually, not super dark, so you can still see it, but dark enough to contrast the black nicely. It's got that kind of piping as well.
Sen's just gonna look at the dress, and is it the one with like that would have a
Yeah, a hoop
around it?
Yeah, for sure.
Or a bum roll.
Yeah, and she just looks at it as like, how is this practical? Like, you can't move in it, and if you trip over yourself, you're all fucked.
Rhea's face is just pressed to the window, just staring at the men's suit. I don't know, I rather like it.
I mean, that's very practical, but like turning her head towards the like all the hoop and fabric and it all coming down, it's like, how is anyone supposed to move in that?
That's clothing. I thought that was a tent.
Yeah.
You two will never understand high fashion.
I mean, you wear everything or nothing.
Yes.
Rhea's just like
I mean-
turning her head sideways.
I can create whatever I want. Don't necessarily need to buy it.
True, but like in the practical fashion of it's you can't move in it. What's the point?
Well, depends on the goal.
I think.
What are you trying to achieve?
I think her not being able to move is the point. I'm just staring at it. You know, you could cut away all of that frilly stuff and it might work.
Sen just looks at it with disdain.
You know, cut it right down the middle and then sew them into trousers.
Those would be very poofy trousers.
Images of MC Hammer just
MC Hammer pants cannon
frills.
with frills. And a giant pink ball gown.
Sorry. That's for the Gen out there.
I don't think this is for me, and she's gonna start moving away.
And as you're moving away, kind of across the street and down a little bit, kitty corner, you see the uncommon thread, which has a. It says the uncommon thread above it like that, and it has art of a spool of thread with a kind of maroon, color to the thread, and a couple of needles kind of sticking out of it. Like that.
Looking at the color. That's uncommon, and I'm gonna walk it.
Is there a window there?
Let me see here.
What's the storefront?
The storefront is. There was a window here. There's no longer a window here. What you see there is kind of a wood kind of board that's been kind of put there in the place of the window currently.
So before going in, she's gonna go. But this one doesn't have a window. Is that better?
Like in the threshold, I don't close this door. I don't do clothes shopping. I thought you two knew more about these stuff than I did.
Is it better when it doesn't have the window?
How about we just go in? You two seem like you don't really know what you're doing. I think it'd be better if we just give it a shot.
And like she just went in with so much bluster just to like get it through, and now she's just like, oh gosh, okay, yeah, let's go.
Opens door.
Okay, let's go. Gets behind Sen and just starts pushing.
It's dark inside there as you're coming from the light of the kind of late morning at this point, and you guys are going through, and your eyes adjust. You come in, and it's not small. It's not super big, right? But it's a decent size. It's got a couple of rooms. It's got a fitting room section in the back as well. It has this dark kind of wood going all around it, up the walls with this beautiful finish on it, hardwood, that's stained a bit darker. And there are different sconces on the wall for light as well. But one thing you notice about these sconces are they're not traditional Lithanian sconces. You would recognize it as being some kind of other different kind of sconce. These are less. There's less like detail to them. They're more stark. They're more made of iron as well, and they're sharp and they come up, but they have this own kind of beauty to them of all of these points that come up and up like this for the sconce, and with the stuff in there for the lamp. So that's what you see. It kind of almost looks like a little keep of a tower, but with pointed type of things on each sconce. You notice that there's plenty of clothes around here. There's a kind of work or a cashier kind of table at the front counter at the front. You go in there and there's nobody behind the counter to start with. And as you're looking around, you see shirts, you see jackets, you see robes. In fact, you guys see one robe pattern that looks awfully familiar. Yeah, you see that these sizes are large, these sizes are small. They have clothes on display for children, for gnomes, for halflings. They have clothes on display for larger sizes too. And one of the robes that you see looks like Mayhem's robe that he put on. That he's no longer wearing, and he's wearing the armor.
Yeah.
But the robe that he put on for dinner. And as you guys are kind of looking around, there's vests. There's also some leather work as well at this place. There are dresses. There are skirts. There are slacks. There are tighter pants all around as you're looking around, both leather and there's other materials as well for the pants. And then from the back, you hear someone just kind of saying, you hear a voice going, well, let me get it. All right.
No, don't worry. You just try that on and let me know how it goes. All right. Oh, we have customers. Hello. Come on in. I am Zug Torgal. I've never met you.
And standing before you is a maroon-colored orc who's quite large. Hair is black that comes down in two separate braids here and then comes together in one braid in the back.
Sen's just looking at all the clothes. With Natrix like right behind us. Like,
do you look like Lady Victor?
Yes.
Oh, Lady Victor. Welcome. Well, as you know, I'm who are your friends?
Oh, yes, these are my new companions.
Ooh, companions and customers. I do like that, thank you.
We're looking for some new clothes for our party.
A party? Well, you've come to the right place if you want party attire.
Not quite what I had in mind. More so an adventuring party.
Oh, adventuring party. Well, let's see. Let's have a look at you. Come with me. You first, Vivi?
Please, my companions should get themselves situated.
Wonderful.
I think she'd like to go first, and I shove her forward.
Rhea's just like, it shook looking at all of these clothes.
Wonderful, come on, and he grabs you and
my.
takes you. Now here in the back, as you can see, we have a room for you to have a look.
And he spreads the curtains, and you see a room that's out in the front, much like if you're trying on bridal gowns, right? You have that room with the different mirrors sitting right there.
Oh, that's quite a few looking glasses.
We want you to see it from every angle,
Oh, why?
so you know if it looks good, if you like it. I don't want to sell you something you don't like.
Well, can't you see it?
Of course I can, but I'm not the only judge.
She's just gonna be quiet for a minute. Sen!
And Sen has like found herself in the corner, just casually looking at fabrics. Like, yeah.
Sen!
Oh, it'll be fine. Here, arms like this.
Okay, and she's just gonna awkwardly like stick her arms out. For
Measuring
podcast
tape.
listeners, she's like a T. Little T shape.
As he's doing that, okay, I'm not gonna do that. I'm gonna save that for later. As he's doing that, he looks over and goes,
Chase, I need you.
and this little halfling comes through, dirty blonde, kind of curly-haired halfling. You can see he's trying to get his hair right type of thing, but it's just a mess, and it's not quite working for him. You can see he's tried different product and tried to make the curls go straight, but it's just not, and it's just, it looks, as a result, it looks more oily and does not look very good. So he comes up with a pad and paper. And he comes up there, and he's like, "I'm ready when you are."
When he comes in, Rhea's gonna drop her arms and go, "Oh, hello, lovely to meet you."
Oh, nice to meet you. I'm Chase Evans.
Chase Evans, lovely to meet you, Chase.
Nice to meet you. Arms up, please.
Oh, right, sorry. Don't want to smack James.
And then he takes the measurement quickly, real quick, deftly, rattles off measurements to Chase, who takes them down, takes a look at your skin, your hair.
Oh, you have absolutely lovely features. I think that we would, picking the right clothing would absolutely accent them. You trust Zuggy. Zuggy has your back.
Who?
That's me, Zug Torgal. You can call me Zug. You could call me Torgal. You could call me Tor or Gal. You could call me Zug. Or Zug Zug. My friends call me Zug Zug.
Oh, okay.
Don't call me Zug Zug.
All right then, Zug. Just the one. Just the one, Zug. Oh, all right, Joe.
He puts his hand up to your mouth and goes,
Like a whole hand over her face.
so just right here, but big. And he goes, shh.
You can call me Zuggy.
All right, Zuggy.
Awesome. Well, I think that we could get you into something rather nice.
Oh, okay, all right.
What kind of style are you looking for?
Well, I've really only ever worn this.
Oh, I see.
I mean, a little.
Oh my.
What? Why does everyone say that when they look at my clothes?
We're Lady Victor, of course, is going to be covering it, yes?
Of course.
Absolutely.
You can send it to our establishment, to my Hapley house.
Sure. The Happily House.
Yes.
To the bill. Absolutely.
Y'all didn't see this coming.
It's so obvious. I can't believe I didn't.
Put it on my tab.
It's so good.
I borrowed D20? Because, I didn't get my...
Give anyone.
Give him the bad one.
I'm just
I
gonna
can't give it bad.
Okay.
He goes, you can call me Zuggy because you're with Lady Victor, who always calls me Zuggy.
Oh, well that's lovely. Zuggy.
Absolutely. So, what about, maybe something in, how do you feel about, green?
I like green.
And,
Did you make that? Can I see the coat from here? I can't. It's across the street. I'm in the back. Never mind. Forget I said it. I quite liked that coat I saw over there with some green.
a coat you saw?
What?
I have many coats. Come this way. Take a look at any of my stuff.
Oh, I mean, I saw it over the window.
No.
Oh. Pretty sure.
Yep.
Oh, I don't really, I've never really, we always just sort of made clothing out of whatever we had around. I don't really know how to, yeah, green's great. Green would be lovely.
I think it would match your eyes.
Thank you. And she kind of, looks down a little bit. Most people find them a bit off-putting, so I appreciate that.
Off-putting? Well, it's only because you're not, dressing them up right.
How do you dress your eyes?
You dress for your eyes.
I only have the two.
That is what we shall fix, in your name.
I don't want more eyes.
Oh, I thought you meant outfits.
Yes.
Considering, and he points to all of you. Big old orc hands, considering.
All right. Just, okay, fine. Yes, whatever you deem appropriate for adventuring with Lady Victor.
Yes, well, you're going to need a good amount of, hearty clothes. But do you anticipate any cold weather, Lady Victor?
I anticipate that we might come across some harsh conditions, yes. Perhaps something that could cover up. Maybe a cloak or a nice jacket that covers nicely.
Cloaks and jackets we have, of course.
I'm going to cast Druidcraft because it specifically says I can make a small orb that predicts the weather.
Mm-hmm.
So she's going to do that. Is it cold in there?
No. In Lithania, it's a nice summer day.
She's gonna do that and then look over at Natrix Victor. Cold?
I saw you eyeballing the one in the other store.
I did. It looked more practical than that giant poofy thing. Like Sen said.
Then what do we have for practicality?
Well, plenty. Come over here. And if you would need, I am, of course, a tailor. I make everything here. And Chase is my apprentice. And I can make you something if you like. If you don't find something that fits your aesthetics.
All right.
Right?
Great. I typically work in black or green would be lovely. Breeches.
Yes. All right. Come.
And he takes you over, and there are a number of pants and whatnot that you see. Good sturdy materials that are made kind of heavier, but not too terribly heavy. You find that he points you to this one, and he goes,
now this material here is given to me by the Mage Nation. It is resistant to water.
Resistant?
Yes, it doesn't absorb
To what?
water.
Oh.
Water.
Shit-eating grin. Glances at Sen.
Glancing at Sen, who's like looking at a rack of clothes and just kind of picking oversized options and just just like she's at TJ Maxx or Kohl's and just grabbing something off the rack. It's like,
This is fine.
this is fine. Just kind of throwing it over her arm and just not even trying them on. Just like, yeah, that's good.
I want to be discreetly trying to like sneak in the right size onto her arm from behind her of like stuff that I think she would like, but that it's also like my influence.
go ahead and roll a little stealth check or a sleight of hand.
Sleight of fashion.
Sleight of fashion. Will a 27 be a problem for you?
Yeah, no, I'm like just, yeah, sure.
There it is. It comes off.
I'm like slipping one on her arm while taking the other one off. So that way she doesn't notice that she's not grabbing what she thinks she's grabbing.
Like Indiana Jones.
Yeah.
Balancing the weight.
And as you're doing that, she's like walking through like the aisles, and her eyes just land on a very simple light blue dress. And it lands there. She walks up to it, and she just starts fondling the fabric. Just kind of wistfully looking at it.
Is it like you're obvious about it? Like I can tell that you're doing it?
Yeah, like she's exploring, looking around the area, and just locks it on the dress, kind of just looks at it, and then moves on.
Noticing that, I'm gonna wait for you to get distracted with the other shopping bits, and I'm gonna go ahead and take the dress off of the mannequin or rack or whatever it's on.
Sure, yeah.
And just kind of... I'm just gonna leave that on my arm for now and pretend like I'm just still shopping around and casually looking.
Okay. You guys are still shopping around, Sen grabbing whatever, and Natrix helping Sen.
Yeah, fixing it.
Stealthily helping Sen.
You're gonna look cute. You're gonna look cute.
I want to. Rhea has grabbed the most ridiculous pair of pants that she can find on that rack and just holds it up across the way to Natrix. And just,
It's a pants made out of quilt. Different.
quilt pants.
Quilt pants.
She's just gonna hold it up and go, something like this?
Just like pure horror on her face.
Is this right?
I'm gonna like start marching towards her section of the store and We're just gonna put this back on the rack, sweetie.
Oh, okay.
Everyone does.
What if everyone does? Why do you even have them?
Well, it's Chase's, and I really want to support him.
I see. Well, what's wrong with that?
Covers Chase's ear.
I'm just staring at the material like... I'm gonna look at Rhea, I'm gonna stare at the material again. And then I'm gonna look at Rhea. Do you like it?
No, I like what I'm wearing, but no one else seems to. So...
Oh. No one needs
Is
to
that
like
not
this.
okay? They don't have any druid clothing here. I need to figure out how to dress in a city.
Well, there's plenty of options. If you don't like what you have here, of course, you could go over to, Style? I don't know.
Steinmart.
You can go across the street if you like.
They had that giant looking bulbous sort of thing.
It's that. Among other things.
Leans into Natrix. Is that the sort of thing I'm supposed to be looking for?
Oh, God. What does Natrix say?
This is awesome. She's gonna kind of smirk to herself for a moment and think about it. Well, I think it might look rather nice on you if you do prefer it.
Prefer one of the. Should we go over there?
If you rather that sort of
I could make
suit.
it. If you what?
Oh, the suit. Right.
I mean, the price was rather high over there.
I don't agree with all of their stylistic choices, but if you like something and you're willing to wait a little bit, I can make it for you.
Could you make? Well, here, and she's just gonna take him by the hand and try to like walk a little bit, like inviting him to come with her and see if she goes. See if
Yeah,
goes.
he goes. Would you willingly notice? He's a very large guy.
I'm gonna say she's not fazed at all by like the presence of an orc or any of it. She's totally fine. And takes his gigantic, I'll say like takes one finger of his giant hand, and she's gonna take him to the front of the store and point him across at the window. Okay, could you make something less ostentatious like that?
The dress? Or the suit?
Oh God, no! The pants, the suit, suit.
Let's have a look.
Something like that, but less
Oh,
ostentatious. Something that I could still wear my cloak with. I'm quite partial to it.
I see. Yes, I could whip something like that up, certainly.
But something I could. That shop gives me the impression it's not made for travel. Something that would out of more sturdier material.
Absolutely.
Great.
Absolutely.
Great. Is that good?
And for the pants, perhaps some of these, and brings different options. And he says,
Perhaps these for regular adventuring, yes. And maybe these for special occasions.
Special occasion.
And right, if you want to go out with friends, or if you're going to see a show.
Like I could have worn them to come here with my friends.
Yes, if that's a special occasion, please wear them here. But they're generally nicer pants for nicer occasions. Like, for instance, if you were to get some crazy invite to go see the Emperor or something.
She's gonna lean over, like still looking at him, but lean over to baby. Like, does that mean we should have been wearing these sort of pants yesterday?
Just dead-eyed stare. Probably.
who was wearing no pants yesterday?
Yes, don't worry, friend of Lady Victor's. Zuggy is on the job.
Right. Lovely. I'll say she doesn't have a lot of preference with her clothes, so she's just gonna whatever he makes.
So he grabs you 3 options, right? He gives you one kind of sturdier, the pants that he gave you, which are kind of tan, darker tan, made of sturdier material. It's weird, it's kind of a little more stiff to your hands. And you haven't seen that before. He also gives you a pair of leather pants. Asks you what kind of color you prefer your leather.
I'll see you with this darker green for your jacket, and your cloak there is black, is it? Right. Yes, maybe if you both of these would be good actually.
All right.
We have the black and we have the dark brown.
Sure.
Oh, nice. Maybe wine color.
Oh, okay. Whatever you think would match whatever you're making best, and you can charge it to the house?
Yes.
Is that right?
Yes.
Okay.
And which house would that be?
Happy house.
Happily House. Okay. Excellent. All right. Jackets. Any shirts, blouses, anything?
Oh.
Yes, you'll probably need some blouses.
Okay. I suppose she's gonna kind of flip through the shirts and grab a few that are a little bit, they're maybe clearly men's shirts, a little like billowy kind of, think like sailor pirate kind of stuff, a couple of different cuts of those. Well, I do like this. These are sort of nice.
Excellent. Which color would you prefer?
Yes.
Excellent. Chase, grab 6 of them.
Six?
6.
Who needs 6 shirts?
They do get dirty.
Looks at herself.
Looks at you.
Well, then you really only need 2, right? The dirty one and the clean one.
We want options, different colors.
Do I want options? It's going to Happily House. I want options.
Excellent. All right.
I'll
Yes.
say she'll also kind of, would I have noticed Sen looking at that blue dress? Like based on
Perception with
location?
disadvantage. You were trying to figure your shit out.
Alright. I guess I should look at that. Aw, sad day. 9.
No, unfortunately that doesn't do it. So you did not catch that look that Sen stopped and looked at the dress briefly.
Okay. Well then she'll just go out and continue to wander around looking for things.
Okay. As she goes out around, wandering around,
He comes up. All right, who's next? Lady Victor?
No, we'll have my other friend here.
So, like, during that period of time, she saw, like, the whole rigmarole and, like, the tape measuring coming out. And when she saw the tape come out, she was like, oh, no. Just, like, started making independent decisions, trying to, like, get out of there. And she already has her pile of clothes. It's like, already, got, the ones that I, am looking for, so, and they're really simple. I think there might be like one blue shirt in there, but the rest are pretty standard fare.
Well, all right, we'll take this and this, and ooh, that one's a little too big for you. Maybe we'll get this in your size.
And she just kind of stands there. Yeah, to Happily House, yeah.
Just
Run.
gonna put the dress Sen was looking at right on top of the pile, eyeballing her the whole time.
Oh, we don't.
We're including this as
Oh,
well.
we don't really need that one. No, it's fine. It's a lovely shade, but I
find it
Finger
best
to the
not.
lips. Finger to the lips. We're getting it for her.
I find it best not to argue with the lady.
I am paying.
She is paying.
The laugh is not included in me talking. Just me.
and like there is turmoil in her face as she's deciding like how to.
I want to see you wear it.
Okay, sure, I'll throw it on the pile.
Excellent.
Oh, and she's just uncomfortable in her shirt right now.
Alrighty. I will say briefly while you guys are looking, is there any kind of style or anything particular that you guys are looking for your character?
Yeah, no standard adventuring wear. Another half cloak or short cloak, with a hood. Yeah, keeping with the whites and the blues, standard traveling pants. The only thing she definitely did try on to make sure they work are shoes. Yeah, she actually took her time with that.
Yeah. Yeah, there's a couple of options for shoes that are there, a number of options that are there. Any particular style or just some
sturdy walking boots.
All right, sturdy walking boots that you grab, and
Zug goes, all right, should we try it on? You must see yourself in it. You look fabulous. Come with me.
big old arm.
And like just taking that 93 pounds with ease, I'm assuming.
Yes, absolutely.
Come with me.
And brings you over, and there are mirrors there. He doesn't put you in that one. You notice there are also other rooms that are off to the sides that have smaller spaces to change. But this is an area for, taking a look at all the angles.
So it's the mirror room?
That's right.
Oh, she's just...
Choose you can change in here if you want, or you can go into one of the rooms.
I'll...
A room it is!
Yeah.
All right, kind of
Goes through this stuff.
Try these.
Combination of shirt and pants or something?
It is a combination of shirt and pants. And what would you say you put in there for Sen?
I'm gonna put in some little like cinchers and things, stuff to kind of accentuate her form, but that aren't too overbearing, let's say. Like things that are gonna still be movable in. They're still gonna be comfortable, but that are accentuating.
So grabs kind of a tighter shirt that's there, and the cincher, and goes.
Would you like to try? I think it would look very good.
With great reluctance, she says, with a shaky hand, just sure.
There's a couple of the other tight pieces of clothing that he had grabbed for you.
And with these. Shoes. Chase!
I just need standard walking boots. Nothing else is fine.
Very well. Okay. The point is that you're happy.
Thank you. And she'll go into the changing room and starts putting it on.
Okay. Rhea, are you trying on anything?
I actually, sorry, I've been looking for inspiration. I'll say that at seeing Sen with the dress and hearing about that, she's gonna kind of be looking around and trying to think about something. And is Zuggy like still like absorbed in this conversation with Sen, or just waiting for her to change?
Sen just went into the room to change.
Okay, so I'll say she's gonna kind of scooch up to Zuggy a little bit, really gently, and kind of lean in and whisper to him, asking about if he could make her a dress that she's always wanted to try.
Right?
She goes, but I had one when I was younger that I liked a bit. You like that sort of thing. But it's a green dress with sort of, it's like black off the shoulder with some floral embellishment.
Green dress off the shoulder.
Green skirts, black, the skirts of the dress. Green, black bodice
Excellent.
off the shoulder with some floral applique, but she's very quiet. She very much does not want anyone else to know, but
Cool.
she might even kind of be interested in this dress.
Sorry, that word.
That was a floral embroidery.
Floral. Oh.
Floral.
That,
Looks at you. Looks you up and down.
come with me.
Takes you over to a rack that has some dresses on it, different things.
Nope. I doesn't want to be seen interested.
He takes it out. You see this man is wearing like a vest, right? That kind of comes down as well, and a shirt that has it up to the arms here, up to the forearms, rolled up. So he takes one and says,
What about this floral print?
No
And,
floral print.
Oh, you need embroidery.
Yes.
Ah. Okay, it's gonna take a little while.
That's fine. That's fine. I'll come and pick it up on my own later.
Or we could have it delivered to
That's
Happy
fine.
House, of course. Or you could pick it up.
Either way, that's fine. How is it delivered? Is it? You know what? Why don't you just deliver all of my clothing all at once, since you're already custom making the coat? And then she's just gonna turn around really quickly and walk away.
Love it.
he just kind of looks there and
Great.
Okay.
looks down at Chase. Chase.
Was it something I said?
Just awkward, very stiff, like walk.
Turns around, sees Lady Victor.
Ah, Lady Victor. Now for you, of course. What can I get you?
Well, seeing as though we might run into some trouble on the road, I would like something a little bit more protective. Leather slacks, maybe something in the corset kind of range.
Corset? Slacks? Color?
Black.
Ooh, changing it up a bit, are we?
Yes.
All right, I like that. Getting to see another side of you. Excellent. Let's see what we have here. What about this?
Grabs you over here. Big old man. And shows you a number of different options. There's a good amount of kind of what you're looking for there. There's some leathers there as well if you wanted.
He's like, probably look very dashing or something like this.
Ooh,
Yes,
very nice.
yes. But, I tell you what. You give me another one of your stories, I'll give you 20% discount.
I think I have quite an interesting
Oh,
story.
tell me of your adventures. I love these.
Well, I'll tell you about how I met my friends. How does that sound?
Oh, yes. How did you meet?
Oh, it was quite an interesting tale. You see, I was at a bar recently, and my companions seemed to have gotten into quite a rowdy situation.
Oh?
I came to their aid.
Which bar?
Trying to remember.
This is like literally me trying to remember.
I hope it wasn't Stratosphere. That place just got wrecked.
Oh, the very same.
You met them at Stratosphere?
Yes, it was. They were in quite a predicament, but they were acting as heroes. You see,
Oh?
they were standing up for some orcs that had gotten rather harassed.
Harassment, you say?
Yes.
Looks over instinctively at the board on his window.
Yes, there's plenty of that to go around these days, unfortunately, as every day.
I see you're quite familiar with these types.
Yes. Yes. This happened 2 days ago. So,
If there's anything I can do to help with that situation, please let me know.
I don't understand it. Somebody with a limp came by and just chucked something into it.
How rude.
No, they caught him. I mean, he didn't get away.
Oh, makes sense.
He's
Rather
hobbling,
makes
you
sense.
see. He's hobbling. Don't know why he did it. Must have been angry about something. I don't know.
Surely must have been very mad. Well, back to my story.
Sorry.
Wow, that's crazy.
Oh, sorry, I interrupted. Tell me.
No, quite all right. Well, my friends that I just met had been helping out these orcs. They'd fought off these harassers and these quite racist people, actually. And I had to jump in and help them.
Did
And
you now?
It was quite thrilling. In fact, it gave me quite an appreciation for the ability to help other people in a fight and support a team.
Is that right? Well, you've been doing that with your father. I'm
Yes.
sorry.
Not the most preferable situation. I rather like these people.
Oh, well then, 20% discount all around for the story, and for the saviors of some of my orcish kin, an extra 10%.
Excellent, you're quite grand.
Well, I am Zuggy.
Oh, Zuggy. I'll be sure to tell all the nobles about you. Make sure that everyone comes.
Oh, they don't want to hear about me again. Stop.
You have the finest garments, are you kidding?
They all go across the street, you know. They
Overpriced, cheap fabrics.
They wouldn't know style if it said it right there.
Exactly.
Because it does.
Oh my god.
Yes. I'm sorry, I killed myself. You
Yes?
gonna try anything on?
No, I think you already have my measurements, and what we discussed would be plenty. However, I am interested in that, and she's just gonna grab the robe that was there that looks like the one Mayhem had.
Oh, yeah, this one is in, yeah, this one is in blue.
Our companion is a blank-colored dragonborn.
Copper?
Copper-colored. Is he bronze? Or
Bronze,
copper?
sorry.
I think bronze.
Mm,
I forgot. I think bronze. Based on the miniature, I think
Is it bronze?
Lightning
Bronze.
breath. I
Lightning
think
is bronze. Yeah.
Yes.
He's bronze, you see. So a couple of these robes in complementary colors
Okay.
would be lovely.
You said it was Dragonborn, yes?
I didn't, but he is.
I did, sorry.
I did.
He meant it. No, I'm kidding.
He did, yeah.
I will retract my
No,
statement.
I think I did. I just didn't remember that I said it.
Thanks.
Everyone's being forgetful.
It's me forgetting what I said 15 seconds ago. What's
Starting our week
up?
off right, that's for sure.
The mind is an enigma.
The mind says I need more coffee.
Sorry, what was that?
Our other companion, who's not here at the moment, is a bronze dragonborn, and seems to have taken a liking to the style of robe. So I was hoping to
Ooh.
grab him a couple, as he was unable.
He's been
to
here
join
before,
us.
has he? What's his name? Do I know him?
No. He was with our group that had befriended Lady Victor, and she happened to have one there for him, and
Ooh.
he seemed to really enjoy it. So
It's your fault, eh?
Yes.
I would just like to get him a couple.
Absolutely. All right. They're a little more on the pricey side. They are some of our formal and nicer wear.
But is that...
Was the Dragonborn also part of your group that was defending?
Yes, he was. In fact, the folks that we got into the tussle with had quite a lot to say about him as well.
Is that right?
Unfortunately.
I would have very much liked to have met the Dragonborn. I don't get to see many of them.
We hear that a lot.
He sounds like quite the good one if he stood up for my kin and himself.
Oh, he is. He's the Envoy of Ralph, but he couldn't come because he's meeting with the Emperor. Very offhanded.
Casually throw that in there, sprinkle it with some salt on top.
That's awesome.
He insight checks that. And looks at you and just goes,
Okay.
looks over at Vivi.
Yeah. My new friend is the Envoy of Ralph.
What is that?
Oh, you haven't heard. You know of the god Ralph.
I have heard of Rao, but us orcs don't really worship those gods.
Understand. But this is quite an interesting situation. You see, Hakem is also a follower of Rao,
Yes.
and so he's taken quite a liking to our friend. Even invited him to go to church with him at the temple.
Well,
so it's
is that right?
quite an interesting situation.
Well, that's wonderful. Well, should you ever find a reason to bring him back this way?
He might have more
You'll-
reasons to wear your clothing after all. If he's going to be at the temple with the Emperor.
With the Emperor, the Envoy of Rao, wearing my robes?
Quite a marketing opportunity for you.
Yes. 50% off.
Excellent.
Don't you tell us so. Don't you tell us so.
You know me.
Of course I do.
I always keep our secrets.
Excellent.
Nay, and Vivi! 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 And you just hear a voice coming from the changing booth.
I'll say something seems wrong with your voice today, though.
Vivi!
Different.
I've been coming down with a bit of a cold.
Oh, is that right?
Opens the curtain. Vivi!
Yes, coming! I'm gonna do a little like. What is that called? Where you have like your your little like arms up and you're like trying to run all girly like.
Yeah, you prance right over to
prance
Sen.
over. What is it?
This is really tight.
I'm gonna like give her a shitty grin and be like, "Can I see?" Opens door more.
She'll like pull Natrix in and then close the curtain. And I mean, yeah, it's form fitting, but the way she's just holding herself is
She's
very
so uncomfy.
uncomfortable.
You look amazing! Like gasping, like, oh my god, yes. Work it queen, snaps.
But she's looking at herself. There's a mirror, I'm assuming.
Yeah,
in this
yeah,
one.
yeah.
And she's like, and she's like trying to like adjust and pull, trying to find a way to like sit in it comfortably. It's just like, see my elbow and
What?
my shoulder. It's just.
You look darling, hun. Are you kidding?
Can I just go back to the flowy thing?
If you're more comfortable that way. I just thought it'd be nice to get you out of your comfort zone a little.
Thank you. It's nice, but it doesn't feel right.
It's not you.
No.
Thanks for humoring me. I'm gonna leave the changing room and pick out a couple things that are in larger sizes.
And quickly puts those on and feels much more comfortable in those, and feels like she can.
No cincher.
Feels like she can breathe, and like probably ask for like the kind of like billowy shirts that Rhea was looking at, and the dress though is still like up on like a hanger, and she just kind of looks at it, but slowly starts to move her way out.
Do I notice her not try on the dress?
Absolutely.
You forget something? Not even a little curiosity as how it looks?
Fine. She goes back into the changing room. Hears clothes being taken off. And she puts it on. She's looking at herself in the mirror. I feel like it's like you see shoulder, like it's kind of dressed, but it's simple otherwise. And she's just kind of like looking at it. Angles herself.
Yes, queen.
Takes a look at her very protruding collarbone, just like she's very waifish. She's just kind of like looking at herself over and over. Big sigh. Slowly grabs the curtain and steps out. And probably the least confident you have ever seen Sen just kind of walks out slowly.
I'm gonna give her a very genuine smile to start with. You look really good.
Really?
Beautiful.
Beautiful.
Do I see it?
Yeah.
I want to be noticing Sen kind of small and uncomfortable. I'd look around for like a, what's it called, a dust jacket? The little tiny shawl, and just kind of find one that's maybe white and just kind of put it over her shoulders. So that her shoulders are covered, but she still has her pretty dress.
Yeah, and it nicely frames you as well.
And Rhea will just look her up and down and go, bit better?
Just emphatic head nod.
It looks lovely.
It looks perfect.
Okay. We'll take it.
Excellent. Excellent. At 30% off for you. And those robes at 50.
Lovely. I'm sure he'll love them.
Well, if he does, you tell him to tell me in person. Yeah?
I will. What if he doesn't?
If he doesn't, tell him to go to Stile.
I don't think he'd look very good in that dress.
Oh, well, you know.
Don't think the coat will fit.
Yeah. I have ones that will. Oh.
Oh, I'll definitely tell him.
All right. Well, if he's into that as well, we have plenty. Right.
That's why I love this place. So inclusive.
Well, we want to make for everyone. I've suffered my own sort of history, as you can see, with not being included. And, well, when I got to Rothania City, they didn't really cater much to those of my stature. So, here I am, providing a much-needed niche. And looking fabulous, if I do say so myself.
Agreed.
Thank you.
Agreed.
Thank you. As do you, and as you will.
And he looks at you again with the rags.
As you will.
Okay.
And remember, tell them that you got it here from Zug, Torgon, or Torgon. You know, I like Torgon. Maybe I should rebrand.
I thought you were Zuggy.
All right, that's much better. I do like Zuggy. Very well, let's just add this all up. What's this?
So what clothes are you getting?
I'm gonna get a couple pairs of leather pants. A corset or two, you know, keeping it sexy, and then a couple blouses that are like mid-sleeve.
Okay. All right. All of those. Rhea, what are you getting today?
Oh man. I think with 2 weeks of prep that I would have thought about it. I literally didn't at all.
Options.
Yeah, so my super secret dress. And the like femmed up, like taken down version of the coat that he's making.
Mm-hmm.
And she'll just grab like a couple of shirts and pants so that she's not in rags.
Mm-hmm. Okay, couple of shirts, couple of pants, plus the orders.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, and let's just total those plus the customs that I'm doing for you. And should any of you, of course, need anything taken in, Zuggy is your orc. And for you, what was your name?
Oh, Sen.
Sen. And for you, Sen.
Yeah, and she'll have three traveling shirts, one very much blue like she had before, and then 2 standard shirts, 3 pants, and good boots, like solid walking boots. And she will walk out with the dress and the shawl.
Yay!
While also wearing her walking boots and her goggles.
Yes!
Also goggles.
She's
so
like,
excited.
it's like her safety blanket.
I'm imagining the dress like what goes to like your knees or something, and the boots come up pretty high.
Yeah.
It's just, like juxtaposition.
Yes.
Mm-hmm. And it's like the first time you're like seeing some skin on her, so she's like still uncomfortable, but she's going to try.
Baby deer timid.
Very like this is the most demure you have seen Sen,
Oh, she's opening up.
but with boots and goggles.
And all right with all of that.
Oh yeah, and a regular cape. I forgot that. Like short cape with the hood.
Cool. Yep. Short cloak with a hood. You're not getting a cloak.
I already have mine.
Yep. And so then, all right. Well, that will be a total for Vivi, of course. That will be a total of 350 gold.
Would you be able to send the bill over to
Oh,
Happy
of
House?
course.
And I'll send the money over right away with Jenkins.
Absolutely. All right. And tell Jenkins when he's here, he should probably get something himself. As he
should.
winks at you.
Definitely should. I'll make sure he does.
Yes, well, thank you for helping a humble orc out in a very difficult economy.
Inflation's crazy.
Yeah.
You have any idea how much it costs to fill up my horse?
Oh, God.
Yeah, it's gonna take like 20 electrum.
Per gallon
Carrots are
of
expensive.
grain.
Carrots for a gallon of grain. That's great.
All right. So he gets everything for you, packs it together, has some nice linen cloth bags that he kind of puts everything in, folds it up. In fact, Chase does some folding too. There's a smaller table for Chase, and Chase folds a bunch of stuff up and gets it in the bags. You guys leave with some bags. The bag is embroidered as well. It has a lovely design of the uncommon thread there, and just underneath says Zug Zug. And that's what you guys leave with. And do come back anytime. Oh, you said you're a band? You're some sort of adventuring party. Who can I say? That saved my kin and came and bought from myself and is leaving with such wonderful representations of Zug.
Well, I believe when I met you, the name was the Band of Orphan Bastards.
Band of orphans. Oh, I'm so sorry. It's awful.
Quite an
alright.
unfortunate name.
Yes, and you named yourself this.
I mean, yes.
Well,
Just
that's to
sort
laugh
of
at
a-
it, right?
But they asked, and we were just sort of a band of orphans and bastards. Bastards. But
I think it's trying to take humor at the situation.
Yes, I'll try and lighten up the darkness with humor, even if it is dark humor.
we do sometimes go by a shortened version of that
yes.
acronym.
Oh, Band of Orphan... Boo? This is the name of your group?
Yes.
Straight face.
And
Not.
the Emperor asked for you?
In fact, he loves us.
The Emperor preferred that name.
Well, I will say one thing for it. It's quite the uncommon threat. Hey, all right. All right, thanks for coming in. All right, thank you, Lady Vivi. Please bring your boobs in whenever.
Always, always.
And with that, you guys gather up your stuff and exit. It's 8:52 and we're gonna go to break now. With that one. So guys, stay tuned. We're gonna roll a giveaway, right, James?
Yes, you have the option, or not option, you'll get both. Objects of Intrigue Underground Encounter deck from Nord Games, our wonderful sponsor, and a deck of inspiration created by our own very Thomas Cook. Give your players your game the inspiration it needs. So if you type in hashtag chaos into the chat, you'll have the chance to win both of these decks. US currently at the moment, due to shipping Fraggle Rocks and
These are words I know.
yeah, so we'll be giving these away, Chaos, and enter only once. Only once, or you will be disqualified, and we will announce the winner after the break.
Don't you do it.
All right, guys. So hashtag chaos. I'm sure that's coming. Put it in the chat. And good luck to you. We're gonna go take a break. We'll be right back.
Of that cat.